Alright, this is part 6 of winning a championship with every driver from Wisconsin, and in the 6th video I'm trying to win a championship with Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick was born in Beloit, Wisconsin in 1982. Her NASCAR career started in 2010 in the Xfinity and ARCA Series, and then in 2012 she would join the Cup Series as the only woman driver. In Danica's 9 years of NASCAR racing spanning from 2010 to 2018, she never got a win, but her best result in the race was 4th place at Las Vegas in the Xfinity Series back in 2011. Patrick was a 5-time All-Star in the Cup Series. She had her appearances from 2013 to 2017, so let's head into the first race. Alright, qualifying here at Vegas. We have 19 laps before the race starts. Alright, we have 19 laps once we get into the race. I'm probably going to have a bad qualifying result because of crashing into the wall just then. But who cares, because Danica Patrick's car is way too tight, and there's nothing that I can do about it besides complain. So we're heading down the straightaway here, the Nellis straightaway proclaimed as. And hopefully I can get like a 20, like a top 20, hopefully. That'd be nice. Bro, NASCAR Heat 3 has been so bad for me, trying to record a video. So bad, I said. Alright, so we'll have 30-second because I crashed into the wall. If I didn't crash into the wall, I probably would have had a better time. So, yeah, let's head into the race. Alright, racing here at Vegas. I moved up 2 spots, and now I'm starting in 30th. Who do I got in front of me? Ross Chastain, Reed Sorensen, David Reagan, it looks like, and probably some other people that I probably recognize, or at least I should recognize, because there's 28 other drivers in front of me. Are you seriously going 4 wide right now? I didn't know that we can go 4 wide at Vegas. Oh, there goes Ty Dillon. Oh boy, already! 3rd turn! Oh, there go I. Oh, and he's reversed himself into last place. Alright, good to know. Trying to push for top 5. There we go, we're in 5th. Now we try to get inside the top 5. Oh my gosh, Eric Jones! What the heck? There we go, our first caution. Just resulted in absolute horror. Anyways, we're in 11th now. Don't know how we dropped that much, but we're not going to pit, so let's just move on. Because I cannot steer for the life of me. Not one bit. Not one bit. There goes Kyle Busch. Oh! Hey, this is very unrealistic. Danica Patrick would usually crash herself out if she tried crashing into somebody else. So, wouldn't I have to, like, intentionally crash into the wall for this to be more realistic or not? What the heck kind of caution? Where's the caution? Dude, it should have happened as soon as Johnson ran right into me. Holy crap. Well, I've lost 1 spot since the last caution, so what the flip. Nice if I wouldn't drop any more spots. What the heck just happened? I think Kurt Busch was trying to pass me, and now there's another freaking caution. We can't make 1 spot, and I somehow lose 2 more positions. How the heck does that happen? We didn't even take 1 full lap. Dude! My joystick is all the way to the left, and it means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now I gotta create so many passes just to make this somewhat attainable. Maybe I need steering help. Maybe I have it on 0. There goes AJ Allmendinger. And he goes reversing into the crowd, and now we're probably going to have to go into overtime. But it is the last lap. What? Okay, so we are going to have to go into overtime, and I lost 2 more spots! Usually if you crash on the last lap, it usually doesn't go to overtime. It usually just let the lap happen, but whatever. To try to get into the top 10. Alright, final lap here at Vegas. Hopefully there is no other final lap. Gosh, dang. I'm drafting with like 4 cars at the same time right now. It's kind of goofy. Alright, currently getting myself to 10th? Maybe? I don't even know. Says that I'm in the lead over Chase Elliott. Not in the lead, but, you know, ahead of Chase Elliott, which now I am. Still in 11th, though. Don't know how that's happening. And I think we're going to end Vegas with 11th, not 12th. Okay. We're going to end Vegas with 11th, so that's not that good. Hopefully, where does this put us in this rankings? Alright, playoff standings at the moment. Brad Keselowski in 1st, Clint Bowyer in 2nd, Eric Jones in 3rd, Martin Truex in 4th, Denny Hamlin in 5th, Kevin Harvick in 6th, Danica Patrick in 7th, Chase Elliott in 8th, Kyle Larson in 9th, Ryan Newman in 10th, Casey Kane in 11th, then Kurt Busch in 12th. The 4 drivers on elimination contention are Joey Logano, Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, and AJ Allmendinger. Let's head into the next race. Alright, race number 2, we are at Richmond. We have like 28 laps here, so let's get it with Danica. Alright, qualifying here at Richmond, trying to get a good time. Hopefully inside the top 20 result, but we shall see. Hopefully the car can be nice to me and not be screwing me around the turns, but we shall see what shall happen. Alright, we're on the final turn, and there we go. First place, finally! Finally, I do good with Danica Patrick, and I get a first place by 3.5 seconds. A little over 3.5 seconds. We'll take that. Alright, racing here at Richmond. We got Martin Truex. Who are some other people behind me? Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch. Let's get it. We have 28 laps. Oh boy. Bro, I'm hitting the max speed. I don't know what it is. I want to say it's around 150, but I could be wrong. Alright, 20 laps to go here at Richmond. Doing a quick little checkup. About 3 seconds ahead of Martin Truex, 4 seconds ahead on Kyle Busch, and about 5 seconds up on Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano as I crash into the wall. Tires are acting a little bit loose around the turns, but I think I am getting a little bit used to it. Let's see. 90% on the right front, which is like my worst tire because that's how it usually goes. So, yeah, otherwise I'm doing pretty fine. Haven't gone out of first place, and I haven't had to worry about a caution. Looking to pass my first car of the video. At least I think so. I might be misremembering stuff, but it should be Gray Golden. Oh boy. And we got Brendan gone up here. Brendan and Gray, I always get seen messed up because of their last names, so I might throw one name to the other name when it shouldn't be. So yeah, I've now passed what, 4 cars? 4? Maybe 3, 4, something like that. Crashing into the wall. So, you know, the intervals are going to change and they're going to be worse for me. And there's Martin Truex as he's coming right up my bumper. Whoa! That sounded really bad. Get out of here, Ryan. You were meant to be here anyways. In the round of 16. What are we talking about? Ryan Newman being in the top 16. And we have our first caution. 83% on the right front does not sound good, but we got what? 10 laps to go after the caution, so I'm going to stay out and remain in first place. And he's trying to wipe me out. That's why I slowed down, because if I were to go faster, then he would wipe me out. See, I'm thinking smart now. I'm a smart driver. Now I've just bumped myself back to 5th, which is not good, but it's still decent. As long as I can get up higher in the points, then we'll be fine. There you go. Jimmy! Shout out Michael Roots. Jimmy! Oh, it's a snake. Freaking hate Logano. Good thing I never have to do a video with him. And freak that, dude. Go! Final lap. Alright, final lap here at Richmond. Trying to play defense against Kyle Busch. Cow! Anyways, yeah. Still in top 5. There's a wall. And he's gonna pass me. Not if I say something about it. Oh, and there goes Chase Elliott. Oh, never mind. Still in 4th. I got back to 4th. Can I get past Elliott fully? Play defense, and there we go. We will end Richmond with the 4th place. I had to really earn that 4th place and not be able to stay with my pole spot at first, but you know, it is what it is. 4th is still decent. Alright, point standings after Richmond. 1st place, Denny Hamlin. 2nd place, Brad Keselowski. 3rd place, Martin Truex. 4th place, Kevin Harvick. 5th place, Danica Patrick. 6th place, Chase Elliott. 7th place, Clint Boyer. 8th place, Eric Jones. 9th place, Joey Logano. 10th place, Kurt Busch. 11th place, Kyle Larson. And at 12th place, Casey Kane. The 4 drivers that are in elimination contention, or who are going to be eliminated, are Paul Menard, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch, and AJ Allmendinger. Let's head into the Roval of Charlotte. Alright, race number 3, we're at Charlotte Roval. I have no idea how many laps are here. Hopefully it's not too many. So anyways, let's head into the race. Alright, qualifying here at the Roval, I do not feel good about this at all. The car feels insanely tight. I keep bumping into stuff. So yeah, hopefully I can do halfway decent on the lap, and they do not give you any time to really slow down, so you have to slow down yourself. Otherwise, you're going straight into one of the many walls that are here. Dude, I just went 175 down the straightaway. In NASCAR Heat 4, they would only let you go like 161, I think. Bro, NASCAR Heat 3 is awesome and so bad at the same time. at least from my experience, because I've played plenty of the NASCAR V3 over the years, but this year's been really bad for me. Yeah, we're going Sendy around the turns, go over the little bump here, and there we go. 9th place, not bad. Hopefully I can do better than that throughout the race. Alright, racing here at the Roval. Currently in 9th, we got Chase Elliott, I think Bubba Wallace. Who else we got? Kevin Harvick, Casey Kane in the top 10? This is crazy. Okay, that was Bubba Wallace, and there goes Kevin Harvick right away. Oh, there go I into the wall. There we go, and we already have our first caution. Made it around, what, 2 turns? Gosh dang, just barely. Because I crashed out Kevin Harvick, and it must have caused a more than 1 car collision. I don't want to crash Truex. I mean, he has been like my biggest rival, so in this video at least. But I like Martin Truex in real life. Just in the race, he just wasn't my friend. Slow her down, Danica. This is why you only got a 4th in the Xfinity Series back in Vegas in 2011. I did have 1st for a little bit, but now Kyle Busch wants to take the lead. And I'm going to crash into the wall because that's just how that works. But luckily, I know how to go 170, and they don't. The AI doesn't. At least I don't think so. They know how to go like 150. But I know how to go 170, so I have the advantage. Okay, yeah. Oh, they know how to slow down faster. But you know who doesn't slow down? Me! Okay, then that kind of cost, and I just kind of cost myself the position because of that. I could have passed Kyle Busch, but then no, I had to crash into the little wall because he was in the way. Now I'm dealing with Brad Keselowski. Boink! Come on, Danica, go! 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 Whee! Boink! Boink! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we got through there pretty quick. You know? Just maybe. But that kind of cost me some time because Kurt Busch and Daniel Suarez are catching up to me, which I do not like. I thought I was going to crash into the wall again. That'd been pretty funny. There goes Keselowski. But there go I in a second, baby. Let's go. I'm not catching up to Kyle Busch, though. There is no shot. Bro, it's like I stalled. I was grinding gears heading into that turn. Go! Danica, press reverse! Cause a caution or something, please! Okay, we stopped some people. I'm only in 6th, which is still not bad. Too bad we just had 9 playoff drivers pass me. Nah, frick you, Ricky Stenhouse. I may have a little piece of cardboard of you, but screw you! Thank you. Thank you for the free position. Now I've just pushed myself to 9th. That is not good. We still have 1 more lap after this, and my car looks like this. What? Come on. Or maybe we'll make up some positions right here. Just maybe. Manipulate the system. Manipulate the system. Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be a caution, without a doubt. My oil's overheating. Brother. What? They didn't rule anything out. Okay, now my car's smoking. Like we want that to happen right now. Go! Final lap! Here at the Roval, I'm losing my position! No! I'm trying to win this for Danica, but it's not gonna happen. Well, I need to win the championship, not so much just win the race. Now I'm in 10th! What kind of crap is this? Alright, there we go. Got myself to 8th now, or I think I was still in 8th. I think I finally got back to it. And it's gonna happen, and then I'm gonna lose so many other spots. Yep, there goes Ryan Blaney. And I will finish 9th at the Roval that is in Charlotte, and look at that car. It is so damaged. Alright, point standings at the moment. Denny Hamlin in 1st, Brad Keselowski in 2nd, Kyle Busch in 3rd, Danica Patrick in 4th, Kevin Harvick in 5th, Joey Logano in 6th, Kurt Busch in 7th, Clint Bowyer in 8th, Martin Truex in 9th, Eric Jones in 10th, Chase Elliott in 11th, Kyle Larson in 12th, and then the 4 drivers who I think are getting eliminated, like it's official, are Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, Paul Menard, and AJ Allmendinger. let's head into the next race. Alright, race number 4, first race of the round of 12, we're at Dover! Oh boy, the Monster Mile. Hopefully, the monster doesn't take Danica Patrick out of existence. Something like that. Anyways, let's end of the race. Alright, qualifying here at Dover. I have never raced that well in Dover, like in any of the NASCAR games that I played. Whether it was NASCAR Heat 3 of this game, NASCAR Heat 4, or NASCAR 15. I really suck at it in NASCAR 15, because every like 2 laps I'd cause a caution. So anyways, hopefully we don't have that happen during the race. Let's see what my results is. Hopefully top 10. 7th. Not bad. 7th for the number 7 car. What a pun. Alright, just moved up to 6th place before we start here at Dover. Got Brad Keselowski, Paul Menard, the Snake, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, and who's in first? I can't even tell who's in first. Anyways, let's get it. Alright, finally got myself the 5th. Ahead of the Snake. Hopefully I can keep making these turns about 24 more times, 23 more times. As long as I can keep drafting and then push myself forward, that'd be nice. It's like, there we go, now I'm inside the top 5. But then I just kind of lose it right there, around each turn. But then I slowly get back to it. So hopefully if I can keep doing that, I should be able to get myself the 1st. Anyways, we have 20 to go here at Dover. Currently in 4th. Actually not doing too bad right now. As long as I can, like, do halfway decent throughout the race, I'll be fine. Dude, I cannot handle these turns properly. Logano. Screw you. There he goes. Oh, okay, he's not going to crash into anybody. But I'm going to crash into a wall pretty soon if I don't know how to learn how to straighten out the gosh dang tires. And my joystick on my steering wheel that I don't have, that I can, well, I have a steering wheel, I just can't use it because I don't have the pedals! What am I even yapping about? And there's finally a caution. Was that the caution for Logano? That was the caution for Logano. How long did that take? 15 seconds-ish? Dude, what is NASCAR on? Well, I had 2nd for a little bit until I had to actually, you know, make a proper turn. But, you know, if we just wipe out Daniel Suarez really quick, yeah, we don't have to worry about him. And there's another caution, so then we just have less laps to worry about. Alright, after the caution, 5th place, Paul Menard, Daniel Suarez somehow still, Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch, I think? Kurt Busch. Yeah, it's him. I should have just stayed where I'm at, you know? Should have just stayed where I'm freaking at. But nope, I just lost, what, 3 spots. To Eric Almirola and Ryan Blaney. Maybe one, okay, only 2 spots. You know, 2 equals 3. In the Big 20, in the Big 25, about to be Big 26, 2 equals 3, okay? Hey, I think there's a wall there, stupid. Hey, I think there goes Paul Menard. And, yeah, there, let's just push him out of the way. There's probably gonna be another caution, which will lessen the laps of this race. Which I guess is okay, in a way. Still in 4th, okay, nothing has still happened. Something is not right with NASCAR's officiating system, as it has and always once will be. Never correct. Move, Blaney! There it goes, back in! Oh, okay, now there was a caution for that, but there wasn't a caution for the other one? What? Anyways, we're in 6th. I think we have, like, what, 6 laps to go? I don't know. I guess we'll see once we get to the start-finish line. I want to say there's about 5 or 6 laps to go. Let's see. The answer is 5. All right, 5 here to go. 5 to go here at Dover. Currently in 6th, 7th-ish. Logano wants to wipe me out. No, that's Brian Blaney, who I just wiped out. And he didn't really lose any spots. He's one lucky person. Why was Chase Elliott acting like that? What the heck? Tire wear, not looking good. 76% on the right front, 87 on the left front, and about 90s in the back, which is still pretty good. For this stage of the race, that's still pretty good. Oh, goodbye, Chase. Oh, into the wall. There's probably gonna be another caution. I don't know why I can't speak proper English, but there's probably going to be another caution. Or not, because, again, NASCAR officiating sucks. And there we go. How long did that take? About 5 seconds. We're gonna have to go into overtime now because there was 2 laps to go after just that. So now there's gonna be 3 laps to go, or maybe it's still only 2. We shall see. All right, final lap here at Dover. Currently inside the top 5, ahead of Eric Amarola, and hopefully it can stay that way, but it probably won't with my luck. Oh, alright, we're gonna finish Dover with 4th. It seems like we really can't do better than 4th, and hopefully that does not proceed to bad, unfortunate events later. Alright, point standings at the moment: Kurt Busch in 1st, Brad Keselowski in 2nd, Kevin Harvick in 3rd, Danica Patrick in 4th, Clint Bowyer in 5th, Kyle Larson in 6th, Eric Jones in 7th, Denny Hamlin in 8th. The 4 drivers at being risk for elimination are Martin Truex, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott. So let's head into the next race. Alright, race number 5, we are at Talladega. Hopefully there is no bad race about to happen. It's a drafting track. This could be my place to get 1st place. Finally! So let's see. Let's head into the race. Alright, qualifying here at Talladega. We have 2 laps because you know at this point that's how it usually goes. Don't ask why my record time here is 12 minutes and 13 seconds for 1 lap. If you guys know on my stream, which you should follow, link in the description, yeah, I was driving into oncoming traffic, and it took 1 whole lap, 12 minutes and 13 seconds, because I was trying to not go across the start-finish line. Then I ended up doing it, and then I just like sat there for about 5-10 minutes, and then I finally did the 1 lap, and it took me a little under 2 minutes to fully complete the lap. So yeah, that's the backstory behind it. Alright, we're gonna do 1 more lap just in case, because I think we can go to like almost 200, but almost 200 with no drafting is actually insanely good. Alright, approaching the end just about, and there we go. 4th place for Talladega. I never do this good when it's NASCAR Heat 4. You guys know my NASCAR Heat 4 times for Talladega is like 30th place. We didn't get 30th place, let's freaking go. Not my boy Ross Chastain, got last. But we're not racing with him, so I guess it doesn't really matter at this point in time. Anyways, let's end of the race. Alright, racing here in Talladega. In 4th place, we got Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin. That was not Denny Hamlin. Ricky Stenhouse and Kyle Busch in front of me. By the back, it looked like Denny Hamlin, and I was still wrong. And it's Ricky Stenhouse. But we're going to go 3 wide up the middle. And I'm going to be in 1st place, hopefully, after this first turn. If Kyle Busch wants to get off my left front, or my left rear, and Ricky Stenhouse is going to take a lead, am I going to already have to wipe people out? This is ridiculous. Get out of here. Now I've just lost all my spots because Kyle Busch wanted to do something to me, which I would not like to have that happen. That I do not appreciate that. Oh, who the heck is that? Is that Casey Kane? Oh, it's Brad Keselowski. Why is he going so slow? He's going like 120. I'm just kidding. He's going like 190. Okay, he's going 180. I don't know. He's way too approachable. This is not good. Catch with the Jimmy. Okay, never mind. Oh, there goes Amarola. Yep, there he goes over there. There shouldn't be a caution because there's only 1 vehicle. I have it set on relaxed yellow, so it should be more than 1 car. Am I somehow drafting with him, or am I the one being drafted by Clint Bowyer? I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm definitely drafting with Jimmy. I definitely am. Can I push 200? 199, 200. Finally! 1, 2. I think I saw a 3. Think it might have been 203. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Okay, we're gonna draft with Stenhouse. Yeah, Johnson's gonna try to take the lead, in which he will do. So that means I'm gonna draft with him just so I can get the 2nd, and then I'll try to pass him so then I can get into 1st. This is what we call thinking. I don't do a lot of that too often, but I know how to think in racing terms, at least a little bit. At least when it's in a video game and not so much in real life, because I've never actually raced in real life. It seems interesting, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily my cup of tea, racing in real life. Maybe I'd want to try it, My body's too big. Like I'm a big guy. Not like height-wise, but like fat-wise. I'm a pretty big guy. I don't know if I can get in and out of that car in a timely manner. It took me like 2 business days just to get in, and about another 5 just to get out. Alright, 5 to go here at Talladega. I'm currently a second up on Ricky Stenhouse and Jimmy Johnson, and I'm almost 4 seconds up on Brad Keselowski and Chase Elliott. I don't know what happened to the Keselowski and Elliott, if they're down 2.5 seconds on Stenhouse and Johnson. So something must have happened between 3rd and 4th place to where there's a 2-second gap. Anyways, hopefully Danica can win the race. Alright, final lap here at Talladega. I'm going to do this final lap in first-person POV, so we can see what the actual RPMs, the gear, the fuel, and I'm somehow gained 2.2 seconds on Ricky Stenhouse in the past 4 laps, and about 2.3 seconds on Jimmy Johnson. Don't know how that happened, and now there's still a 2.5 second lead, or difference between Brad Keselowski with Chase Elliott against Jimmy Johnson and Ricky Stenhouse. But I don't know how it got to 6 seconds. Again, something must have happened, but it wasn't that too big of a deal. So anyways, we're about to head around the final turn here, and then we gotta go a little bit straight. And then Danica Patrick will get her first career NASCAR win. Finally! That took way too long. Bro, 13 laps at Talladega? That took a toll on my finger. But anyways, we're going to head into the next race, and I'm going to go celebrate. Alright, I forgot to mention this. So, for the playoff standings, we have Danica Patrick in first, Kurt Busch in second, Brad Keselowski in third, Kevin Harvick in fourth, Clint Boyer in fifth, Denny Hamlin in sixth, Kyle Larson in seventh, Kyle Busch in eighth. The 4 drivers being on risk of elimination are Martin Truex, Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano. So let's head into the next race officially. Alright, race number 6, we are at Kansas. Hopefully we can keep progressing through the playoffs and keep getting more wins and getting that championship with Danica. Let's go. Alright, qualifying here at Kansas. Hopefully I can get a good time, like a top 10, top 15 I'll be fine with. And hopefully I can progress throughout the race already inside the top 3. I don't know, it's been a week since I've been recording, so we'll see. Alright, heading down this little straightaway here, and then we get onto the final curve. And there we go, 16th. Alright, not the best, but also not the worst. So anyways, let's head into the race. Alright, gambling at Kansas, starting in 16th, maybe 15th. Okay, we did not get an extra spot this time. We got Paul Menard, Brad Keselowski, and Jamie McMurray in front of me. At least I'm pretty sure. No, Jamie McMurray's behind me, my bad. Who do we got in front of me? Someone. I don't really know how I'm going to follow a line right now, but we'll see. Okay, I guess I'm going to the outside. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting to do. Oh, Michael McDowell. No, that's not him. That's Ryan Newman. Okay, I was right. Which will work for now, but as soon as we get onto the back straightaway, then it might not work. I mean, the regular straightaway. Wrong straightaway. My bad. Yeah, it's kind of working. Don't really get a long draft with him, because I am 0.2 of a second off. Which is about the longest drafting radius that you can get, is about 0.2 of a second. Until it doesn't really work that well. There we go, I finally have a draft with Kevin Harvick. Go! Go, Danica, go! Please! Get past Harvick. Dude! He's playing defense, that's my problem. Now I've just lost my draft with him because he's getting away. Gosh dang it all. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, not for long. Maybe. I don't know. Can I get to Martin Truex and then get to the top 5? Probably not, but we'll see. Dude, he's right there. Come on. There we go. Now we're at the top 5. Now can I get inside the top 5? Probably not, but we'll see. Alright, 10 to go here at Vegas. Currently in 5th. Got the Busch brothers in front of me, along with probably Joey Logano, and I don't even know who to guess is in first. But, yeah, doing okay right now. The car's keeping up with the other ones, which is good. And hopefully I can get myself to further inside the top 5. I could really use a caution right now, so then I could try to get to first place, but I don't think there is going to be a caution. Either because I don't think there's going to be a caution to be made out of anybody, not even the AI. I'm not even close to anybody to try to crash into them to create a caution, so I might just end up having fourth. Just possibly. I do see cars up in the distance, so that means we might be able to get to lap cars before this race is done. We got, what, 6 to go? 5 or 6 to go, so always possibility. I am slightly catching up to Kurt Busch right now. I'm only, what, half a second away? Yeah, pretty much. And now that I did create a little draft with him, and with the power of the AI checking up, I could totally get ahead, at least a tiny bit. And that's the first car passed, Timmy Hill. At least I'm pretty sure that's the first one passed. Alright, we got 5 to go. Still in fourth. Passing DJ Kennington, who is now racing in NASCAR Canada, the Canadian Series. Don't really know how he's doing in the Canadian Series, but I just know that he's racing there. There we go, got myself to third! Let's go! Oh, there's Clint Boyer right there! I might actually have a chance. Hold up. I say that now, but we all know how that goes. Okay, we got a draft with Kurt Busch, and then launch myself forward. Let's go. 3 wide. 3 wide into the turn. Oh my gosh, there goes Kurt Busch! Oh, there goes Clint Boyer! We might have a caution! Wait, what? How do we not have a caution? The flip? As far as I know, I still have the cautions on. Wait, why is Chase Elliott this far back? There's a wall! Ah! Hey, we're still in first. Let's go! Go, Danica! Please maintain this! Please! Trying to get her second career win. In NASCAR, we got 3 to go! Oh boy! Is that Ben Rhodes? Kind of forgot that Ben Rhodes was in NASCAR for a few years. And we see why he's there. No, that's Harrison. Harrison? Or, no, that's not Ben. I think that's Harrison. Or is that the football player? Who the heck am I thinking of? Hey, it's my IRL birthday twin, Matt DiBenedetto. No way. Ah, it's Ryan Blaney! He's getting close. I do not like this. Alright, final lap here at Kansas. Danica Patrick looking for her second career win in the Cup Series. Especially in this playoffs, Ryan Blaney might pass me. Okay, he's going to pass me, but I'm going to try to pass the AI up here. Wait, create a draft, and then we're going to pass him. Watch, this is not going to work. Go! Go, Danica! Go, please! Hey, oh, I'm going to get second. Hey, second's still not bad. You know what they say, first is the worst, second is the best. So, technically I'm the best, so we'll take it. We'll see what the point standings are at the moment. Okay, so it is Harrison Rhodes. That's what I thought. I don't know why I was questioning myself. Anyways, point standings at the moment, Danica Patrick in first, Kurt Busch in second, Brad Keselowski in third, Kevin Harvick in fourth, Denny Hamlin in fifth, Kyle Larson in sixth, Kyle Busch in seventh, Martin Truex in 8th. The 4 drivers being on risk for elimination are Eric Jones, Clint Boyer, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott. Let's head into the next race. Alright, first race of the round of 8. We have 5 different winners from the previous round, so they get a 5-point advantage over Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex, and Kyle Larson. So our first race in the round of 8 is going to be at Martinsville, so let's get hit. Alright, qualifying here at Martinsville, I don't feel good about this because the car is extremely tight, and you cannot really turn around this place that well. If you're going 130 down the straightaway, you gotta, slow down to, 55, just to make a turn correctly. I mean, oh boy, and I don't feel good about my placement because I was letting off the gas too quick. 13th, I guess it's okay, as long as we do good in the round of 8, and as long as we win the championship, I'll be fine! Alright, short track racing here at Martinsville. Let's get it. Starting in 13th. Oh boy, we got Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, and some other people ahead of me. Okay, we just gotta do that. But not do that more than once because otherwise I will lose my radiator pretty much. That would not be a good thing. So I gotta slow down and just bump them instead of full on crashing into them. Because full on crashing into them is uncalled for. Dude, why did my brakes delay on me? What the heck? I went to go flying into the turn, and then I pressed on the brakes, and then it didn't really mean anything. Like, temporarily. Okay. Well, so if you want to do that, Kyle. Man, screw Kyle Busch. Never really liked him then, and I don't really care to like him now. Can't believe I have to go down to third gear to make it around the turn properly, otherwise I will crash into the wall at like 80 miles an hour. Excuse me, Martin. Oh, there we go! Hey, we're in second! No freaking way, yo! Hey, we passed our first car. Greg Golden or Brandon Gaughan. One of the two. Hey, it's Harrison Rhodes. Why am I overheating? Dude, I bumped into like 2 cars. You're serious? But yeah, I'm going fast. I'm going too fast down the straightaways to the point where I'm overheating. What the heck? Hey, it's Kevin Harvick. Hey, I'm officially in first place for now. Sweet. Oh, there goes McDowell. There goes me. Not me. Huh? There's a wall. Timmy Hill. Right? I think that's Timmy Hill. Oh, it's Bubba Wallace. Don't like Bubba Wallace. Nope. Not a fan. What the? Hey, sir, I think there's a bit of a malfunction here. Don't we want to have like a red flag or something to get that off the track? I guess not. That's fine. We can just race around them. This is a goofy game. Whoa! So why are we stopping in the middle of the track? Oh, we got an invisible Kyle Larson right there, I guess. Don't know how that happened, but I guess it happened. But why is Chase out? Okay, so we still have Kyle Larson into the wall there. But now he's actually a real car instead of an invisible car. Dude, Martinsville racing so far has been so scuffed. But you have cars stopping in the middle of the track. What is this, NASCAR 15 in a Michael Maroots video? What the crap? Anyways, we have 20 to go. Currently in first by 7.5 seconds over Martin Truex. And about 10 seconds up on Kyle Busch. And then about 8 to 9 seconds in between. Should I just hit a quick Michael Maroots impersonation really quick? Welcome to Logan Gill's Midtime Report presented by W. Yeah, currently crashing as we speak. Currently 10 seconds in the lead over Martin Truex, and about 13 seconds in the lead over Kyle Busch. I've passed about over half the pack. This has been the halftime. This has been the mid-race report presented by W. I messed that up so bad, but anyways, yeah, we're a little over halfway, and it's cut my lead down by about half on Martin. Okay, not half, but a second and a half, Logan. You're being too over dramatic. Cut it down to about a second and a half on Martin Truex and about 3 seconds on Kyle Busch. You know, W commercial. Especially when Ross Chastain's in the commercial. Are we serious? That's Austin Dillon. I thought that was Ty Dillon. Wrong Dillon. And why does my front end look like that? How am I still racing this halfway decent? Still got 12 laps to go. Dude. Hey, why are we so slow around the turns, though? Hey, why is Brad Keselowski in... Okay, he's just lapping other cars. I was gonna say, why is he so far back? But no, he's only in 12. There's about to be a ball. There's about to be a wall there. Now, I tend to go here at Martinsville. I've passed, I think, 30 cars to this point, and I've lapped a few cars, what, twice or 3 times now up to this point. So, yeah, this race is going extremely well. Just too bad that my car keeps overheating when I go down the straightaway at 130. But anyways, we're doing okay. My tires are actually holding up decently well, even though, bro, the right front's only at 79%. That's legitimately not bad. I mean, yeah, I have to slow down to go into every turn, but otherwise it has not been going too bad at all for my tires. Even though my front end looks like this, and the tires are out of place, but, yeah, no, we're still fine. Alright, 5 to go. I've passed cars all the way up to 7th place now, and I have a 10-second lead on Kevin Harvick and a 13-second lead on Kyle Busch, which is about 3/4 of a lap, just about 3/4 of a lap I'm ahead of them by. So I won't be able to pass them, but I'll be relatively close. Alright, final lap here at Martinsville. I might be able to lap some of these cars. Dude, they're 20 seconds, that means they're right in front of me, in front of Casey Kane. That's where they're currently at least where Kyle Busch is at. The other ones I'm not sure. Yeah, well, there's Kurt Busch in 6th. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pass him. But anyways, Danica Patrick will get her 2nd win of the video. There we go. Finally got another first place. It's been a little bit. 96 speed rating, not bad. Alright, point standings at the moment. Danica Patrick in 1st, Kyle Busch in 2nd, Kurt Busch in 3rd, Kevin Harvick in 4th. And then the 4 drivers being at risk of elimination contention are Martin Truex, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Larson. Let's head in the next race. Alright, race number 8, we're at Texas. You know, Big X a plug, hey, but I'm from Texas. You know that song. Anyways, yeah. Got 2 wins under the belt right now. Doing pretty good. Hopefully, this can lead to the championship for Danica. Anyways, let's head into the race. Alright, qualifying here at Texas. I am feeling really good about this because I'm freaking flying down the straightaways, topping out at almost 200 miles an hour. And, yeah, did not feel good about that turn there. But otherwise, yeah, I've been up to 190, like 192-ish. I mean, not on this turn, but pretty sure that turn before, like, the turn on qualifying. That was a really good turn. Don't think I'll be able to get up to 190, maybe 180 some. Let's see, yeah. 3rd place, all right. We'll take a 3rd place for qualifying. We've got Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex in front of me. All right, racing here in the state that, what do they call it? Everything's bigger in Texas. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, we're racing here. Oh, yeah. Starting in 3rd, got 23 laps. Got Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex in front of me, looking for another win in the round of 8. We have two more races left in the round of 8. We have this race, and then Phoenix, and then we'll head into the championship 4 at Homestead. And I'm already getting wiped out, or almost, in a way, practically, metaphorically, literally. I don't really know, something like that. Yeah, I think there was a wall there. Gosh dang it, I keep thinking that there's a wall there. There must be. They must be calling my name because that happened 2 laps in a row. Not good! Should be able to pass the first cars of this race with Ben Rhodes. There we, or not Ben Rhodes, Harrison Rhodes, and there he goes into the wall. Hopefully there's not a caution for it because it is just 1 car, not 2. And I passed 2 more, Timmy Hill and Reed Sorensen. Alright. Corky Vajorky is now going to be passable. Alright, 10 to go here at Texas. Currently in 1st by 2 seconds over Brad Keselowski. The car has been extremely well at Texas. Have had, like, no issues besides having a non-existent wall 2 times, but, you know, that's fine. Non-existent walls are always okay. Let's see what the tires are looking like. 70, yeah, the tires are getting chewed up and spat out, but you know, it's still working. The car's still fine. Okay, I think there's that freaking wall again. And there goes Chris Buescher. Hey, why'd he do that? What a goober. Oh, there goes Ty Dillon. Maybe. I don't know. He wanted to. He was asking for it. Oh, there goes, there's DJ Kennington. No freaking way. Well, I got 32 seconds flat. That's pretty good. Alright, 5 to go here at Texas. Currently 6 seconds up, just about, on Brad Keselowski and Martin Truex. So that's, what, 3.5 seconds since 5 laps ago? Which is not bad. And I'm about 8 seconds up on Kyle Busch, and about 6 to 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm so sorry. Anyway, 6.7 seconds ahead of, who was that? Kevin Harvick. Yeah, something like that. I think my tires are asking me to get rid of them. 60% on the right front? Dude! And then 80s all across the board besides the right front. 60%. How many laps have I ran? 21. That's crazy. Get to pass more cars, move out of the way. Chris Buescher, you were in 38th. You do not have any authority over me. Alright, final lap here at Texas. 7 seconds up on Brad Keselowski and up to 9 seconds on Martin Truex, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch. Oh boy, okay, the car is getting a little bit slick. Not really, but like a tiny bit. That 57% not optimal tire wear, but you know, it's okay. We won this race. Nothing to worry about. Oh, there's gonna be that freaking invisible wall as we get another win. Third one. Why is there a cone out on the track? What the heck was that? I knew there was something there. I just couldn't tell what it was going by at 180 some. All right, point standings heading into Phoenix. Danica Patrick in first, Kyle Busch in second, Kevin Harvick in third, Martin Truex in fourth. The four drivers being on risk for elimination are Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Larson. Let's head into Phoenix. All right, race number 9. We are at Phoenix. 4 drivers will be eliminated after this race. As of right now, it is looking to be Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Larson. But let's see how the race goes. All right, qualifying here at Phoenix. Oh boy, hopefully I can get a good spot. I'm guessing the top 10. Okay, maybe not because there is going to be an imaginary wall there. Yep, should have figured. So that is going to lower my stock automatically. Heading down the straightaway as fast as I can, going up to 9,000 RPM, and then finding another invisible wall. Not surprisingly, I didn't that time. All right, let's see what I get. First! Even with crashing into the invisible wall, which is not invisible, I'm just making this up. Anyways, first place at Phoenix. Dude, I got first place at Talladega, if I remember correctly, which I never get first place at. And now I get first place at Phoenix, another track that I never get first place at. What the heck? Alright, racing here at Phoenix. Oh boy, there's going to be lots of invisible wall hits today. I can predict it. I can see the future. There's 22 laps. That's too many. Fine. I guess I'll race this many. Alright, 15 to go here in Phoenix. About 2.5 to 3 seconds up on Martin Truex. About 3 to 4 seconds up on Kyle Busch. Little over 4 seconds ahead of Clint Bowyer and about 5 seconds ahead of Brad Keselowski. Car's doing alright right now. Like, it feels good on the straightaways, but around the turns it is a little bit eh. So, yeah, hopefully I can maintain another solid race and get my 4th win. Looking forward to being able to pass cars pretty soon. Ross Chastain, well, I mean, this was his first year in the Cup Series, so that's why he's in last place. There's David Reagan. Who else we got? Got Timmy, DJ, and there was one other person that I don't know who it was. Brendan Gaughan. Not Greg Golding, Brendan Gaughan. Get it right, Logan. Gosh, been doing this for 6 weeks now. 6 weeks. He still don't remember the correct drivers. Yeah. First names aren't even similar. It's just their last names that are at least a tiny bit similar. 165? I mean, I have hit the rev limiter, I think, twice. So, maybe more than twice. But I've seen the little thing go red, like over 9,000 RPM red. So, yeah. I am really pushing this car to its limit to get another win. Okay, my tires are on absolute pace, but when I'm actually driving the vehicle, it feels like absolute pace. Well, not absolute, but like a tiny bit of pace, because 78% feels a lot worse than what it should be for a tire. So, I mean, they're still holding up just fine. It's just maybe user error, as in Logan doesn't know how to drive a car correctly. I know how to drive a regular vehicle better than a NASCAR. Which I guess would make sense, but I'm in a video game, not so much in real life. I've never driven a NASCAR in real life. Never even seen a NASCAR in real life. Only on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, 167 is the max, and there goes Ryan Blaney. But he's fine. And there go I am into the freaking invisible wall again. That gosh dang invisible wall always getting the best of me. But I am still up by 11 seconds, so that's fine. Front end's actually not looking that bad. It's not as bad as Martinsville. Yeah. Alright, final lap here at Phoenix. Doing really good. Looking for the 4th win of the video with Patrick. And then we're going to head into the championship race. Alright, going around the final turn. I don't think I'll be able to pass Trevor Bayne, but I guess it is what it is. Don't really care. And there we go. Another first place, and at least it's not like Johnny Sauter last week, where I won by 2/1000ths of a second. Point standings heading into the championship race. We have Danica Patrick in first, Kyle Busch in second, Martin Truex in third, Kevin Harvick in fourth. Brad Keselowski goes just below the cut line by 6 points. So it will be him, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Larson getting eliminated. And now we have our final four bracket. Alright, it is championship time for Danica Patrick, trying to get the championship at Homestead, Miami. Let's get it! Alright, qualifying to get a championship. Let's freaking get it. We're at Homestead, Miami. I did one practice lap, felt really good about it. So hopefully I can have a good qualifying lap to get her first championship. Alright, down the back straightaway. And fifth. Not bad. Let's see where I am out of the playoff drivers. I am second. I think I am second. I have to wait for this to go all the way through, because you know they won't let you click anything to do anything correct. Yeah, I think I'm starting second out of the playoff drivers. Racing at Homestead, Miami to try to get a championship with Danica Patrick. Why is Jimmy Johnson starting so far outside? I don't think that's correct. But starting in second out of the playoff drivers, we have Kyle Busch in front of me. So, oh boy. Oh, and he's being a little snake. He's taking that outside line and he's manipulating it very well. He's gotten himself the first. And I got to create a draft with him. How many laps do we have here? 19. This is 10. This is, yeah, they decreased the amount of laps between the two games. Because it's way more in Heat 3 than Heat 4. That is for sure. At least for the Truck Series. I'm thinking the Truck Series, not the Cup Series. Wrong series. Oh, there goes Kyle Busch. He's backwards. Oh, and he got hit into again. And there goes Logano. And there's our first caution, bro. We haven't had a caution in what, 6 races? It's been a long time since we've had a singular caution. Alright, after the caution, currently in third. Kevin Harvick is the only playoff driver close to me at this moment in time. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. But maybe he had more speed than I didn't have. Why is there a freaking wall there again? That stupid wall. It's always going to get the best of me. What the heck happened to Boyer? He's about to wipe out or something. Alright, welcome back to the Logan Killis Midwest Report presented by W. The car is doing pretty well right now. It is a really tight race. The top 5 is only within 2 seconds of me, and I'm just a little over halfway done with this race. Hopefully, we can win a championship, and Danica Patrick can be the best woman driver in Wisconsin, not named Natalie Decker, because she is trash when it comes to real-life terms, but in the game, she's alright. Anyways, that concludes the Logan Killis Midwest Report presented by W. I forgot to make a 5 laps to go check up, but I'm about 2 seconds up on Clint Boyer, just about 3 seconds up on Ryan Blaney, and almost 4 seconds up on my closest competitor, Kevin Harvick, because I am competing against him mainly for this championship. And let's take a look at the tires. 78%, which is not that bad. 90s in the back and 87 on the left front. Got 3 laps to go coming up. Danica Patrick should secure her first championship. Her first and only championship that she can possibly get. Also, if she were to come back to NASCAR and go crazy, even though she was never able to go crazy in the 9 years that she had. 9 years, I say. Only got a 4th place in the Xfinity Series. Talk about not following up to the hype. Alright, final lap here at Homestead, Miami. I think I've fully secured a championship, unless if there's something crazy that happens to my car in the next 2.5 turns. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. Not going to pass any cars in this race, which is fine. And, yeah, Patrick will be a one-time and only-time champion. Even though I've gotten 4 wins with her throughout this playoffs, I've gotten 4 wins with her. And it's about to be 5 as soon as we get down this final straightaway. And there we go. There's barely anybody in sight. And there we go! Danica Patrick wins her first and only championship. Let's freaking go! And And there we have it. The playoffs are finally done for. Danica Patrick gets first with 5,040 points. Kyle Busch in second with 5,032. Kevin Harvick in third with 5,031. And Martin Truex will get fourth out of 4 with 5,025. There we go. We have won the championship with Danica Patrick. It is official. Oh boy, now I have a lot of footage to edit. Hopefully I can still get this video up by Wednesday. And I got a trophy. No more yellow stripes. Okay, I don't know what that's fully about. I'll have to check that out later. And I also got another trophy at the peak. And that will do it. If you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. And next week, I'm going to be winning a championship with Derek Kraus.